welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today is May 31st. It's the end of the month and I'm super excited because I finished my insert for COVID-19 in my journal here. I finished the whole book. I sat here, I had like 5 pages left in it and I didn't want to end with 5 pages, so I journaled and finished it, and I'm going to do a flip through to show you what I did, and I'm going to start tomorrow a fresh new insert, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to share with you what I did in here. I did the first video back in April of my flip through for the beginning of the book, so this will be the end of the book, and I will show you what I did. So I'm super excited that I'm finished for May 31st and I start a new one in June. So stay tuned. Okay, this is a cheek sparrow A5 hummingbird, and I'm going to share with you the continuation. First I want to show you the cover because I did do the cover, and the first insert is my COVID-19. So here is my cover that I just made. It says, keeping our social distance, coronavirus 2020. It starts in March and it ends in May. And you already saw the beginning. So I'm going to flip to where I left off. So if you want to see the beginning of my book, I already did the video and I will put the link below. Okay, so this is where the last page that I left off on, the last video that I did, was on May 1st. So I'm going to do a flip for the whole month of May. I'm really excited. So yes, I got the questions, I think, either from Victoria from the Sparrows blank page Facebook group, or I got the questions from Pinterest. So here we go. The next one, it says protest social distancing, and I just journaled about that. And before quarantine, if I could choose where and with who. The next one was love towards my home, and I had to write about that. And the next one was mental health check-in. And then I gave Daisy a haircut. Yes, look at that. Not very good. I'm not a good mommy with hair cutting, but she got a haircut there. Yep. And then it says, where do you refuse to go? And you had a journal about that. What is this time like? And it's all mostly journaling. I didn't really decorate anything. This actually I wrote 2 pages of. 3 pages of. I had a lot to say and I wrote blah, 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 blah. And life goes by so quickly. One day we feel good and the next day it feels hard. The coronavirus challenge has made us realize how valuable life is, to appreciate the good times and thank God for our blessings. Life is truly a gift, and I only hope that slowing down has taught us to appreciate it more. And then there's another quote here. It says, quarantine has turned us all into dogs. We roam the house all day looking for food. We are told no if we get too close to strangers, and we get really excited about car rides. I thought that was so funny. And then there's quotes that I wrote down. Here's another quote. It says, she is clothed in leggings and oversized shirts, and she eats without fear of the future. That was Quarantine 24/7. That was I found that on Pinterest or something. And then there was school. New Jersey schools are closed for the rest of the school year. We will return in September. God help us, please. And I wrote that on May 4th. And quarantine has taught me and I wrote 10 things there. Let me read that. 1, that I enjoy quiet time. 2, that I still dislike cleaning. 3, I like to follow a schedule. 4, to cook more and to use what I have. 5, to pray and look for God. 6, that every day is the same but need to be thankful for the small things. 7, to use a timer for social activity like Facebook so I'm not wasting my time. 8, who my friends are. 9, to use my creativity for Bible journaling. 10, to grab my hugs whenever I see my children and husband in the kitchen. Okay. Then it says, I'm glad I don't have to grocery shop anymore. Yes, my husband took over the grocery shopping. He does online shopping now, so he does everything, which before I had to do everything myself. So I haven't gone to the grocery store in a while. I've realized I've been taking Evan for granted, and then I wrote things that what I've been taking granted of. If I could have anything for the rest of this, it would be, and then I wrote, no more migraines. I've been suffering from migraines. That's why you haven't seen me. I've been suffering for days. I've been using Advil. I've been using Excedrin. And it's just horrible, these headaches that I've been getting. So, yeah. So that's that. Then I'm going to tell my grandkids that this was, and I wrote a whole bunch of things here. The easiest part of this whole thing has been, and then journaling. Increasing my knowledge by doing online training from school. And we learned how to discipline children this week. So that was interesting. What is on everyone's mind? So, when will this ever end? Will it ever be safe again to go outside? Are my parents safe? Are my in-laws safe? Is Gigi safe? She's in her 90s. Are children safe at all? Will schools go back in September? Are healthcare workers able to take the stress? What happens to my family if I get sick? I don't feel well. Is it the virus? Why can't I read now? Will we be able to pay all our bills with the 30% less income? God, are you listening? So that's what I wrote here. I was looking forward to blank, but it was canceled. That was Easter and Mother's Day were canceled. One thing I wish the world will learn from this is blank. I wish the world would learn how to be cleaner. Yeah, they've been throwing stuff in the parking lots, like their gloves and their masks. It's like horrible. Why can't people use the garbage? I just don't understand. But the worst parts of this has been 1, not seeing the kids. 2, losing track of time. 3, 30% salary reduction. 4, no exercise. 5, no takeout or reduce takeout. 6, not being able to shop for healthy foods. 7, being alone most of the time. 8, frequent headaches. 9, online training, workshop, and videos. And 10, every day is the same. So, yeah. The most bizarre thing I've heard yet is, I wrote, I have heard that we may not be able to go to school in September. So I'm really, really stressing over that because I need to get back to work. It's been crazy being home. I need to see the kids. I need to see my coworkers, even though I don't get along with all of them, but I do miss talking to people every day. And then my binge-worthy TV shows. So the TV shows that I've been watching are Ozark, or whatever you call it. Brilliant Friends. I'm watching that on HBO. Dead to Me, Season 2. Grey's Anatomy, I finished it. Working Moms, Season 4. The Macamillions, that was on HBO, I believe. Tiger King, Don't F with Cats, Hunters, which I didn't finish yet. I still have to finish that one. I think that is on Amazon Prime. Containment, Teen Wolf. I started with Naomi, but she flat left me, and I haven't finished watching it. And White Lines, and I just started Sweet Magnolias. I didn't write that down in here. And I also watched Society with Naomi. I have to write that down in there. Okay, 2020 things I can't believe are real. And then I wrote a whole bunch of things here. Lockdown happened and continues to happen. 2, murder hornets are a thing. 3, I go to work once a week on Monday to my office where I do 3 hours of online training. 4, my husband took over grocery shopping and we have once a week delivery from Walmart, Amazon, Target, and Aldi. 5, my reading has been slower since quarantine. 6, I learned how to Bible journal, which has kept me away from social media. 7, I bought 6 Bibles and one Bible in 2 months. 8, the library closed, yet I have tons to read at home. I seriously will begin to question if this is all a dream and I'm going to wake up to a normal world, normal family, normal school day, and a normal way of shopping for food. I'd say normal parenting, but is there such a thing? I think not. So I wrote that in there. See my family. When this is all over, I wrote a whole bunch of different things there. I'm taking this as an opportunity to, and I wrote a whole bunch of stuff there. Stores closing due to COVID-19. Lots of stores. Nordstrom, JCPenney, Pier 1 Imports, Victoria's Secret, Body Works, Hertz. I don't know. My husband said that Target's going to be closing soon. I don't know, in certain areas, not due to COVID-19, but to the riots and stuff. So I don't know what's going on. It's getting really bad. Something I've learned about myself during this time. The best source of entertainment has been YouTube, Facebook, Netflix, the Bible, HBO, Instagram, WW Connect. The biggest way my life has changed. Corona Costa. It means the ups and downs of a pandemic. One day you're loving your bubble, you're going for long walks, garden. The next you're crying, drinking gin for breakfast, eating party rings, and missing people you don't even like. Something that will never change is in quarantine times, every week has only 3 days: yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I've been practicing how to Bible verse mapping. So that's something new that I've been doing. Let's take a step back. No, we can't really go anywhere or do anything, but yes, we have home to keep us sheltered in place. Pretty good weather to allow us to get outdoors, electronics to keep us entertained, food to fill our bellies, and technology to help us stay connected. Imagine being stuck at home for weeks and having nothing. Remember, it's our gratitude that changes our attitude. So, and then it says, now an average day for me looks like, and I put my schedule here, which is really chaotic. It's the same thing every day, though. My go-to snacks have been baked goods, banana brownie. I have this really good thing with brownie banana cake that I've been making. It's so yummy. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies that Tori makes. Crepes that Tori makes. A 1 pie crust topped with ice cream, and that is really great. Things that I've bought. My husband got me graham crackers again for Weight Watchers. Aldi cheddar cheese potato chips, hummus with pretzels or pita chips, iced coffee, and mixed nuts. Let's see, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your anxiety, and what can you do to make it better to protect your mental health? So I just journaled about that. What small steps will help me adjust to current changes? What do I need to let go of that's out of my control today? What are 5 benefits of spending more time at home? And I wrote 1, there is no gas. 2, there's no yelling at the children. 3, I get more sleep. 4, I use social media to reach out to people. And 5, I wear sweatpants every single day. What is one skill I plan on developing this month and how? And this is going towards June. So I hope to plan to learn more verse mapping in the Bible. So I'm hoping to learn more about that. Who are 3 people you'd like to call or video this month? And I want to call my grandmother. She's 90 years old and she's stuck in Florida. I cannot see her because she's so far away and we're in quarantine. My dad, because my mom takes over the phone. And my sister, who has a boyfriend now. So I am going to be calling them in June. What would your ideal morning and evening routine look like? And I just journaled about that. And 5 indoor activities that bring me joy: Bible journaling, Netflix, reading, playing cards. We play Palace. It is an awesome game. I use 2 decks of cards now, and my triplets love playing that game. And I also am using a Rolodex scripture. So here's my little Rolodex scripture thing. I don't know if you could see it. Yes, so I've been making little journaling cards and sticking them in this Rolodex thing. So really cool. I have that on my desk here. How have I been doing with my time management lately? What do I need to adjust going forward? I need to go to sleep earlier. I need to stop skipping breakfast. I've been gaining weight, and I think it's because I am not eating breakfast and I'm eating at 10:30 at night, which is bad because, yeah, so I need to get back on schedule. And the last thing I put in this book was, in the beginning, I forgot to put these pictures in. So here are pictures from ShopRite. This one is ShopRite when we had no toilet paper and paper towels. And this is when we had no pasta and we had no baking things in Target. So I put those pictures in there. And then the flowers on my front lawn. I put a picture there. And then I also put a picture of my school project where I had to hold the word stay for part of a video. And I thought that was really cool. So I wanted to add that to my book. And the last thing is my pen test. Okay, so that is it for my COVID-19 journal. It is going to be taken out of this book. I'm going to start a new one for June. I'm really excited. And the whole month of May, I found some new pens. I wanted to share with the new pens that I found. These new pens are awesome. They are fountain pens. I got them at Amazon. They are called Zebra fountain pens. Oops, I dropped one. But these are called Zebra fountain pens, and they are awesome because they work so great. They are throwaway. So once the ink is gone out of this, I throw it away. But they are, I think, less than $20. I got all these pens. They're all fountain. They're thin point. And when you write with it, let's get in the camera there. When you write, it's a very, very thin point. I don't know if you can see that. It's a very thin point. But they all write as soon as you open it. So let me see if I could get something to write on. Here. All right, so here's my little thing. So as soon as you write, let's see if I can make this bigger. All right, so here's my fountain pen. I just took the cap off. And as soon as you write, it writes. And my other fountain pens, my expensive ones, don't do that. So look at that. Did I get it in the camera? Yep. So these pens are awesome. I'm going to try a blue one now. Here's a blue one. And I love them. They are called, as I said, Zebra Fountain Pen. They come in all different colors. And they write so nice. Look at that. They write and they don't skip. They are awesome, and less than $20. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pens, and I carry these up and down in a case, and I love them. So yeah, my new gadget toy that I love. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.